Hey Cam, you know what we should do today?
What's that?
Let's not do the intro.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of CV Radio. I'm Vegas, joined by the wonderful
Cam.
So today we are playing a game, Fallout Shelter, Nuclear Winter, whatever you want to call it. Basically what you do is you have two cups. One cup has people and they have like an occupation, so like a dentist, an engineer, a cop. It doesn't have to be like an occupation, it could just be like the person, or it could be like a proper person. And then you have another cup with traits in them, and they can be bad traits, good traits. And I think most of my traits are bad. Some are really beneficial.
I think mine are pretty surface level bad, but if you get deep, can be interpreted as pretty good. Some of them.
Right.
Some are. We'll see.
All right, and before we get into this week's episode, we have a survey for CV Radio, so you can feel free to fill that out. We'll have a link in the description down below. Also, we have a Twitter and an Instagram, CV Radio Podcast for both of those. Again, there'll be links down in the description down below. And we're still working on the website. It's a very long, strenuous process, but I promise it will be here eventually. Don't know when, but it will be here. Cam, would you like to say anything else before we get into it?
Did we say the email?
Oh, yes. I'll let you do that.
So make sure to email us at CVradio.info@gmail.com. Is that right?
Yep. You can email us questions, feedback, topics you'd like us to talk, literally anything at all.
Praise.
Yeah. Just feel free to, shoot us an email. Let us know what you think of the episode or anything at all. But yeah, would you like to do the honors of doing the first one?
Well, how do we want to do this? Do you want me to pull a character and you to pull a trait?
Ooh, I like that. So here, I'll put that over there, and I'm going to put the traits on this side. Okay. So you pull the character. Who's the first person?
We have a nurse in training.
Okay, and this nurse in training...
Uh-oh, it's my handwriting.
What does it say?
Is missing their dominant hand.
So they're a nurse, so they don't do any...
They're a nurse in training.
So they don't do any actual, like they're not going to do any procedures. They mainly just, like, check on you, make sure... Well, I'm going to put... this...
Missing her dominant hand, though, so...
Huh.
That's...
Yeah.
Well, how do you... I feel like there's some skills there. We don't have to decide yet whether or not we want them in the shelter. But I feel like... these were both my things, right? Mm-hmm. I wasn't expecting these two to get picked together because I wanted it to be a nurse in training so you wouldn't know exactly how much she knew. But you're also you have to deal with that she's missing her good hand.
I'm going to say for now we put her in the no pile.
In the no?
Do you want to make room over there so we can put the no pile there?
Yep.
Okay. Because, like, she's still in training, so she does know a good amount, but she's not proficient enough to become an actual nurse. You pick the next person.
I'd also like to add, in this fictitious world, I like to think that she was the one who fixed her hand after it got chopped off. Like, she was the one who did it. So I have a 2-year-old child.
Already know. Can only eat French fries if they're really soggy. Nope.
What about the next generation of people? We gotta rebuild society.
Yeah, but do we want our next generation to only consume soggy French fries? We all know there's only one way to eat them, and that's crispy.
You have a point, but are there going to be French fries in the bunker?
I mean, presumably.
Why presumably?
Yes, there's going to be French fries in the bunker.
I mean, we can moisten them up for him if he needs it. Like, if that's what's going to get him through the times. I
can't get over the soggy French fries.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
I need you to argue this, because it seems like I want to have the 2-year-old child in the bunker, but the soggy French fries. I think
we can train it out of him. He's 2, right?
He's 2, so
terrible twos.
He's very fodder.
He's stubborn.
Or he's fodder.
You gonna kick a kid out of the bunker? Say no thanks.
Let's keep him for now.
All right, let's hold on to this kid.
Also, just a quick disclaimer. This is probably going to be a more raunchy episode, so
Yeah, it is.
viewer discretion is advised. Typically, this is a family-friendly podcast, but there might be some interesting things that are going to be talked about.
Maybe plug in the headphones for this one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but just know.
You haven't seen my answers yet.
Okay, take the character.
Okay. An ex-convict.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Surprised you read that. 3 months to live.
I don't think we need this guy.
I don't think he's a convict. We don't know what he's in there for, what he was incarcerated for. He could have killed someone. Well, I'm sure if he's an ex-convict, it wasn't that bad because he would probably still be in jail.
My thinking with the 3 months to live was that it was going to be someone who's going to have to teach their skills to others, but I feel like he doesn't have anything to offer.
See, this is the glory of it. You hope that certain traits get picked for certain people, but then they don't, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, this guy's not getting in.
Yeah, we could put him in the no pile.
Bye, dude.
You're gonna die in 3 months anyways.
Yeah. Alright, you want to pull another one?
Mm-hmm.
A former Navy SEAL.
Oh boy. Has complete 10-season box set of Friends and claims
We'll all like it.
we'll all like it. I think we can keep him because he's a Navy SEAL. Given we're in a bunker, not in the ocean, but he's a Navy SEAL. He definitely has some
training.
he has some survival skills, and he has 10 seasons of Friends.
But it's Friends. I hate Friends.
Yeah, but like
He keeps trying to push Friends
It's
on
entertainment. It's still entertainment that we.
Is it?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any opinion on.
Oh, what are Ross and Rachel up to this week? Has the nuclear radiation cleared yet? Let's find out.
I want to mention. I noticed how you cut all the paper, and I just want to give you a kudos for that.
Yeah.
Because I just ripped mine.
Yeah, I have class. I put in effort on this podcast.
I think we should keep the Navy SEALs. You think we shouldn't?
I mean, I think we should.
You
The
think
man's a hero.
And he has 10 seasons. Like, there must be a lot of content there.
Yeah.
Because, say, everybody's all, upset and angry. Just pop on some Friends. So we're going to keep the Navy SEAL?
Yeah, I say we keep him.
Alright. Draw the next character.
A 6 months pregnant woman. 6 months pregnant lady. She's 6 months pregnant.
Super racist.
Yep.
With 3 P's, 3 E's, and 4 R's. Why
Yep.
4 R's?
I don't know.
Why not 3 R's?
For effect. I mean, we don't know the race
Oh my god.
of everyone in this bunker, right? We don't. We kept that out of it.
You don't know that. Maybe I put a black man
Maybe.
in there. Maybe you put
I hope
it.
that's not all that you wrote about them. It's a black person. I hope you put more. Now, here's the thing, though. She's got a child. She has a kid, right? Now, that kid, it could be the next generation, but he's also going to be a racist.
Possibly.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we could teach them understanding.
I feel like people are going to team up on her for being racist. I feel like most of the bunker is going to be against her for being racist.
I feel like...
Despite the fact that she's pregnant, people are not going to like her, which is going to cause more conflict.
I think honestly, I think we could talk it out of her, because...
I don't think so.
Yeah, I did put 4 R's, so I don't think we can...
She's, really racist. Yeah. I feel like she would try and preach it to other people, how racist.
that's scary.
I say no. Just because she's pregnant doesn't make her redeemable.
Yeah.
Alright. Put her in the no pile.
She gone?
Yep.
All right.
Her and her child are going to have to suffer the nuclear winter. Okay. Let's see what we have next on the chopping block.
All right.
They're lined up at the door.
A gardener.
Okay. I'm going to pick this one. This one only has one hand.
We think too similarly.
Yeah, there have been a couple so far that are very similar to mine. I think we should. I think we should keep the gardener. I'm probably assuming there's a some way to farm down there.
Yep.
Like eventually, when all the processed food is out, we're gonna have to resort to something.
Do we want a gardener or do we want a farmer? Because we think very similarly, and there might be a farmer in that pile as well.
From this point on, let's not give any spoilers. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Okay.
I want to keep the gardener.
Because that's where my conflict is right now, is that how is this person's going to do with just
Wait,
one
so
hand?
are they... I'm stupid because aren't gardeners only for like flowers?
They might be.
Let's kick the thing
Yeah.
out. I'm going to shake my cup up a little bit.
I do too.
Okay.
A retired carpenter.
Convicted kid diddler. I don't know.
Boy.
I don't think so. We're not going to need any carpentry in the bunker.
But what if we want to rebuild?
It's mostly going to be LCL. Yeah, but he's a kid diddler. We have a
Yeah,
2-year-old.
We do have a 2-year-old child in there.
bunker.
Yeah, get this guy out.
Yeah, get him out. We have
Oh
no
my
room
God.
for you.
So far, we have 2 people in our bunker.
Yeah, we have 2 people in and 4 people. Oh wait, that should be a rule. We should have to have like so we have 25 total. So we should have how many? We should have at least a certain amount in the bunker.
10? You want to try and fit 10 spaces?
About 12, just about half.
All right.
Okay.
And if we don't have enough, we can
Go back to the no
nose.
pile. We can have a maybe pile too.
Yeah.
Alright, so pick a character. What do we got now?
A crop farmer. Big surprise.
Wow. Has put in over 100 hours in Fallout Shelter.
The mobile game.
Mm-hmm.
I
See, the reason why I wanted to do this is as Cam knows, I've put a lot of hours into Fallout 4 recently.
Oh boy.
A lot. And I was like, you know what? This seems like a good thing we could do. So I think we should definitely. This guy is nothing but beneficial.
Plus. Yep.
Yeah, because he knows about the wasteland and he's a crop farmer. So not only can he teach people about farming, but he knows about surviving a nuclear explosion. So,
Would you like me to pull another one?
go right ahead.
Let's get a good one. See what's going on at the bottom here. Good boy. A little person.
Is a registered sex offender.
I'm gonna be honest here. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a little person, but you're not giving us
But there's
any.
a lot.
There's a lot wrong with being a sex
offender.
and there's nothing positive here. Like, we're not getting anything out of this person, right?
Cam, I think you're being a little. You're a little personist. You're offending our little people.
It should be the same problem if you just put a person. Like, we're not getting. There's no valuable skill set.
Yeah, but that's. But either they have a beneficial trait or not a beneficial trait. In this instance, we have a negative trait.
Yeah.
I think we kick them. No pun intended. Or there's
I
not
thought
really
you said.
a pun
I thought
there.
you said we keep them, and I was like,
See, when I was writing this down, I first put a midget, but then I realized that's like kind of an offensive term, so I put a little person. I don't know like what's offensive and what's not offensive, so I just went with little person.
you do have quotation marks around little person.
Yeah.
So we kicking them out.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry.
They'll go over there now.
We need to get some people in here.
Yeah. It's looking pretty empty. Professional podcaster.
Oh.
Yep.
Barren/sterile.
So they can't have kids. See, I just put this one in here because I thought maybe they could teach us some stuff.
Let's put them in the maybe.
Yeah.
Because they're not extreme. Put them right here below.
Okay.
Because they're not. They're not. I mean, yeah, they are sterile. They can't reproduce, but That doesn't automatically invalidate them.
Like, I still think, like, in this situation, like, me and you are there and we're still making the podcast for the others in the bunker. And I think he could help us out.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
All right. It's Jake Paul.
Oh. Really good leadership. Oh. Or has really good leadership skills.
I don't like that guy. I don't. Lead us to what? Where's he gonna lead us?
I don't know. That's a good question. We're just gonna fix something right there. I don't know. I feel like. Well, do you want to put it in the maybe pile?
Yeah, I think it's a maybe. I think he can be someone we can kind of be on the fence for until the end.
Because
I don't like that guy.
I feel like regardless of how you feel about him, I feel like a lot of what he does is because he knows like it's on the internet. Like he knows he can get. Like I'm sure like in a situation where he's in the bunker, like in a bunker.
Yeah, he'll be
like he's gonna be a lot different. Like he's not gonna be as like provocative as he is now. Like, this is probably the only time I'll say this, but I like Jake Paul right now. I think we should keep him.
Okay.
Do you want to keep him? Or do you want to put him in the maybe?
Let's keep him for now.
Okay.
We could always take him out.
Yeah. So
no one's safe here.
Alright, you know what we should do?
Not even us.
I'm gonna do that so we can see both of them.
That's smart. That's good thinking.
Okay, so far we have a 2-year-old child that can only eat soggy french fries, a former Navy SEAL with the complete series of Friends, a crop farmer who has put over 100 hours in fallout shelter, and Jake Paul, who has really good leadership skills.
Apparently. Alright, let's pull another one.
This shelter is really dysfunctional.
Alright. A cosplay superstar.
Claims to hear voices and also has a knife. Yeah, we got to get rid of this person. Yeah.
There's no positive.
Yeah,
they're gonna make us cool like costumes.
Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking about.
Oh, they can make us cool costumes.
Yeah, but they hear voices, Cam, and they have a knife.
What if it's a prop knife for one of their outfits?
No. I don't think we should keep the cosplay superstar who hears voices and has a knife. They're just a ticking time bomb.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. Bye, cosplay superstar.
For now. Alright.
Alright, another one. A religious leader.
You should have been a little bit more specific. Constantly sings the Office theme song.
Is that a negative? I like the Office theme song.
They just sing it a lot. See, I feel like, I mean, it really depends on your views on religion, but I feel like they could bring, like, hope to people.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, I feel like people are going to start losing, like, their hope, and they're going to be like, we're all going to die. But if you have a, like, religious leader, they can help sing the Office theme song and talk about religion. I say we keep them.
Yeah.
I don't see, like, the constantly sings the Office theme song isn't that bad.
Hopefully not during prayer.
Yeah. Okay, pick the next one.
Oh, okay. A veteran.
Nazi sympathizer.
Probably not.
Yeah, no.
It'd be weird if he was a veteran from World War II and he was also a Nazi sympathizer. That'd be pretty crazy.
The dude would pretty much be dead if he was from World War II.
Yeah. Just get rid of him completely.
Even if he had a good trait, I would be like, World War II veteran, like, he's knocking on death's door.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Alright, let's see. How many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 so far. Yeah. 1 in the maybe and 2, 4, 6, 8 or 9?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
A Subway sandwich artist. Artist?
Constantly yells, "Get to the choppa."
I don't like Subway. Or, no, Arnold's fine, I guess.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, he's cool.
I think we should put them in the maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna have food, you could turn it into something good, I guess. I don't know. Why'd you put artists? Is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm. I was just going to put sandwich artist, but I was like, I don't know why I put Subway. Just ignore the Subway, just a sandwich artist.
Honestly, what if we just keep this guy? Because he can make us food. Right? We haven't really discussed
But we're not talking, but we're not discussing get to the choppa. Constantly yells.
I feel like the Office theme song would probably drown it out.
You're not convincing me. Because it's just going to be annoying. We have The Office and Get to the Choppa.
Is there tape in this bunker? I feel like we could get them to quiet down. It won't be too hard.
Yeah, but then they're going to go on strike and refuse to make us sandwiches.
You have a point. Maybe. We'll see what we got before we come back to you.
Alright, let's move on to the next one. Seems like we're running out very quickly, but we still have a good amount left.
A pregnant woman. Sounds familiar.
Has a lot of seeds for food, and then in quotations, to plant.
I think that's positive.
Mm-hmm.
Next generation.
Pregnant and has seeds?
Not super racist.
Yeah, I say we keep her.
Yeah.
Put that right there. Alright, let's move on to the next one.
Steve Buscemi.
Let's see what's up with Steve Buscemi.
Keeps trying to get out of the shelter, it says.
I don't see any purpose of having Steve Buscemi in there.
He keeps trying to get out, too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Something just fell over.
That will be fine.
Yeah, I say no, Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I'm not his biggest fan anyway. Want to get out so bad. Here you go. To the no pile, buddy.
All these poor people. You have a registered sex offender little person. A very.
What if he gets? What if the? Never mind. Never mind.
Like 3 of these so far, we have a Nazi sympathizer, super racist, and what was the other one? Oh, a registered sex offender.
And a kid diddler.
And a kid diddler. Okay.
I was gonna say what? What if the kid diddler got confused with the little person?
Oh my god. Or what if we pick kid diddler for the 2-year-old child? For like the trait and the person. That would have been a little confusing.
Yeah. Alright, I'll pull another one. Kathy Griffin. Oh.
Is legally blind.
She like a comedian?
Yeah, she's like a comedian. She did like new stuff.
Oh yeah.
She does like, or she did the New Year's. Yeah. I say we keep her because she could bring comedy even though she's legally blind. She might get a bit annoying.
She might find humor in that. I feel like she seems like she'd be pretty
Yeah,
self-deprecating.
I think that's like her humor too. She's already like make light of every situation.
I feel like Friends is gonna get old fast, so I think she'll probably.
I don't see anything wrong with Kathy Griffin in this situation. So
Yeah.
you want to pull the next character, Cam?
Why, yes, I do. A high school teacher.
Will constantly ask you to subscribe to their YouTube channel.
I mean, I feel I graduated high school. I know what I know already. I don't need any more.
Yeah, but the 2-year-old, I feel like they could bring some useful, like, educate us. Because, like, what else are we going to be doing down there besides, like, watching Friends and listen to Kathy Griffin?
You have a point, but is there internet in this apocalypse?
No. They constantly ask you. That's the thing. Even if you do, they will never stop.
What if I don't? I subscribe to them.
They will still ask you. They'll ask you to smash that like button.
What kind of channel is it?
We don't know. It's a life hack channel, where like half of them don't make sense, or like
and end up being more complicated than the actual.
Yeah, like here's a life hack to wipe your butt easier. Don't wipe your butt because you save more time.
Yeah, like, those are some bad vibes coming from that dude.
You want to kick them? I don't know.
Can we put him in maybe? Because
yeah,
I feel like what if we find someone more valuable who doesn't have a YouTube channel?
I say we put them in the maybe. All right.
I'll pull another one.
I think the only ones we have left are mine.
Yeah,
or at least for traits.
I think so too. A 60-year-old woman
can play the guitar, but only one song. We have enough entertainment.
Yeah, get her out of here. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. You're gone, lady.
Like, if she had, like, a useful trait, I would keep her, but she really doesn't.
Do we even have a guitar?
Well, yeah, probably if she can play guitar. Actually, that's a good question. But we're kicking her anyways.
Alright, she's gone. A plumber.
Very claustrophobic. It's very ironic.
Yeah, because they get in tight spaces and stuff. It's almost like you picked a bad profession for years.
Well, because, I mean, we're in a shelter that's metal. There's probably going to be sewage.
Some piping. It's not funny. I was trying to be funny. Some pipes, that are in there.
Well, we don't have the kid to live, so we don't have to worry about that.
Is the plumber doing the piping?
No, I'm laughing, right?
Yeah, obviously.
I say we put the plumber in the maybe.
Yeah. A stereotypical 14-year-old.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Eats the frosting out of the Oreos, then puts them back in the container.
Oh, get him out of here.
You want to get him out of here?
Okay, this kid's dead. Bye. Go have fun outside the shelter.
But we have Jake Paul.
Yeah, we don't need anyone to make his ego any bigger. Tell him that he's great. Yeah, this kid's out of here. I like my Oreos with cream in them, thank you.
Okay, we have 2 more left.
I have 3.
Oh.
Okay.
We'll figure something out for the last person.
A doctor.
Has a pistol to defend the bunker. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty useful. You could give it to the Navy SEAL. If you think about it.
Okay. This is the last one with the trait, but then we have one extra person.
I'll come up with something for him. Engineer. Oh man, poor guy.
Highly addicted to meth.
Not only is he addicted, he's highly addicted.
He's an engineer. I mean, how soon is it going to be before he starts getting like withdrawal?
What if we just keep giving him meth?
Who has access to meth in this bunker?
I assume he'd bring some.
Yeah, but how are the would you be okay with having people in our nuclear bunker with meth?
If they can control themselves and they're not, and they're like being
I don't think
useful.
anybody who's highly addicted to meth can if you're addicted to meth, then clearly you cannot control yourself.
Yeah.
Just by that.
I think you have a point.
Because they are in engineering, and that is gonna help rebuild, after things are safe enough to venture out. But the whole meth thing is throwing me off a lot.
It's probably throwing him off too.
What are you thinking?
I feel like he's a good candidate for the maybe section. I don't know. I feel like he's useful. He's got some problems, but he didn't deserve to die. Die out there outside the bunker.
He's gonna die in the bunker because what? Okay,
and we'll deal with it.
He does.
We gotta.
Is Jake Paul gonna vlog the whole thing?
Yeah.
And then the other.
Well,
do we have the YouTube channel or did we take that out?
Got rid of him. We'll use the religious leader to have a funeral. Say some words.
And then we could watch Friends.
You can watch Friends. I'll watch Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, I say no.
You want to say no? We can throw this guy out of here right now.
Actually, maybe. I want to reflect on that one after.
Okay.
Okay, so you said you had a trait for this last one. I'll let you say it before you pick it.
Oh, okay.
What's the trait?
I want my trait to be has Parkinson's disease.
Oh, come on. Regardless of what it is, it's going to suck.
Because I have had this idea before, but I couldn't use. It's a cop.
A cop with Parkinson's? No.
Yep. He's got nothing for us.
Nope. We already have leadership skills from Jake Paul. We have a Navy SEAL.
That sounded so weird to say out loud, huh?
We have a gun from a doctor. We have the Navy SEAL who probably knows how to use a weapon. So I don't see the point of the cop. Plus, they have Parkinson's.
Nothing against people with Parkinson's, nothing against police officers, but I feel like he's not bringing anything to the table.
No, that's not offensive.
Yeah, I was just saying. Let that be known.
Okay, I'm secretly anti-cop and anti-Parkinson's.
Nope. Don't let people think that, please.
I don't think anybody's going to take that seriously, but just a disclaimer, none of what I just said was true. He does hate small people, though.
Oh.
Okay, you take the cop out. I'm kidding about that, too.
This cop's gone.
Okay, so that's everybody. Now, how many people do we have in the yes?
In the yes, we have 7, right? 8. Nope, we have 8.
Okay.
I'm bad at math.
Do you want to start at the maybe pile first? So you have the professional podcaster. Do you want to pull that one?
Yeah. A professional podcaster who is both barren and sterile at the same time.
I don't know. Like,
what if he could take us under his wings? His wings.
His wings.
Yeah. We could be his children, basically.
I'll pass. I don't know, because I was thinking for entertainment, we have Friends and Kathy Griffin. Do we really need more?
If he's just a good dude.
What does the podcast guy offer, besides the fact that he's a podcaster?
Well, how many spaces do we have in this bunker?
12.
12? We got 4 more spaces. You still want to say no?
I still want to say no, because he just doesn't offer anything.
Okay. We'll kick this guy out.
Okay.
Bye, buddy.
And we could pull people from the no pile, too.
Yeah. Let's just go through the maybe before we get there.
Yep. So we have, you want to go to the Subway artist? Or a sandwich artist? Let's just say sandwich artist.
Sandwich artist, not specifically Subway. Who constantly yells, "Get to the chopper."
I say we don't have any chefs. I was gonna put a chef in here, but I say we should have somebody who knows a lot about or knows something about food.
I feel like he or she could work with the crop farmer.
Yeah.
They'd probably get pretty annoyed pretty quickly though, with the crop farmer and the whole chopper thing. But he could work with them. They could he could grow the grains and the wheat and stuff for the bread or whatever.
I say we keep the sandwich artist.
I say we keep this guy.
I don't know what was so conflicting before. I think it was just because you don't like Subway. Being very stubborn.
But you changed it, so. Very good.
High school teacher who will constantly ask you to subscribe to their YouTube channel. I feel like we need some sort of... Ooh, I accidentally hit the table. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Yeah, there's a massive spike in the audio, so I do apologize. I feel like we need some sort of like education or something that we can like something along the lines of that.
Yeah. We have a 2-year-old, and we do want to, reproduce, I guess, make more kids for the next generation. We need to teach them stuff. We want to be dumb. I say we keep them.
So head over to youtube.com/the high school teacher.
Yep.
I do life hacks and seminars.
And sock reviews.
So we're going to keep the high school teacher?
Yeah, let's keep them.
All right.
Add them to the list. We got 2 more spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We have a plumber who's very claustrophobic. No.
Yeah.
I don't know why we put him in the maybe.
Let's get this guy out of here. How do you even expect him to do his job?
The final maybe is an engineer who is highly addicted to meth.
I say no. I just say no.
Yeah.
Just get him out of here.
Okay, so how many spaces do we have left?
Yeah,
We have 2 spaces left.
Yeah. So let's go over what we have, I think, before we
Okay.
get to the nose. So we have a 2-year-old child who can only eat soggy fries, right? This is the next generation right there.
We can fix him.
Hmm?
We can fix him.
Yeah, I think so. Former Navy SEAL. Has a complete 10-season box set of Friends on DVD. I might change that. You know what? It's on VHS.
VHS?
Yeah, it's an older show.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's going to be less quality. What if the tapes get messed up? I like that I'm adding more to this after. We might even have a VHS player. All right. So we also have a crop farmer who has put in over 100 hours of fallout shelter.
Nothing but beneficial.
They're dedicated. They know about wasteland or whatever, and they can grow some food. Got Jake Paul, great leader.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I would put him in the top 3 or top 4
Why?
for most beneficial, because he's young, and he has really good leadership skills.
Also, that hair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have an actual leader, a religious leader, who constantly sings the Office theme song. I like The Office. I wish we had a complete...
I thought you don't like The Office.
Well, I like Parks and Rec more than The Office. I think it's a better show. I know what people always put The Office is higher than Parks and Rec, and it irks me.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
I think Parks and Rec has more heart and is a funnier show in general. I think The Office has drier humor, and The Office only gets worse while Parks and Rec gets better.
Okay, so I feel like, well, Parks and Rec and The Office were both written by the same producers.
Yep.
But The Office came first, so they know what they did wrong with The Office. So The Office was kind of preparation for Parks and Rec.
Well, why'd The Office get worse?
Because Steve Carell left.
Yeah, why'd he leave?
Because he was doing other projects like Despicable Me.
Totally worth it. I'm sure.
40-Year-Old Virgin, like a bunch of other movies and TV shows.
Weird, because Chris Pratt left Parks and Rec for a little while and it's still great. Still great.
Well, most of the people in The Office weren't in anything prior. Like John Krasinski, who is now like a really good
I love that guy.
actor. He was in A Quiet Place. Haven't seen it, but I heard it was really, really good, and I still want to see it.
It is very good.
But he's been in a lot of really good movies. Or there's the guy who plays Dwight.
I don't know his name.
Rainn Wilson.
Oh.
Like, I feel like the characters that are in that show are really good. It's just like once they got like more into the season, or like I don't know, I feel like their traits weren't like, each character didn't really have enough time to like really develop. But at the same time, some of them also had like too much time. But where were we even?
I was saying that I think The Office is pretty good.
Oh.
I think it's better than Friends. I wish we had a complete box set of The Office.
I thought about putting that for a trailer, or someone who constantly quotes The Office. Like, I really wanted to do that instead of the Get to the Choppa.
That'd be pretty cool, I think. I don't know. Imagine that. I feel like that'd get old fast. Just always be like, oh, that's what she said. It's like, no, this is a life or death situation. We gotta make a decision. So that's what she said.
Well, there's other quotes
I
in
know,
that show, too.
But that's the one that everyone like goes to. I feel like.
I think people go to Bears beat Battlestar Galactica.
Hilarious. Parks and Rec's better. Okay, moving on.
We'll let the numbers decide. I think The Office has done more success. People still talk about The Office. Nobody talks about Parks and Rec unless people are talking about The Office.
People still talk about Big Bang Theory, and it's one of the most successful shows of all time. So that means nothing.
Well, clearly, I mean, like, we might dislike it, but clearly people enjoy it if it's one of the most successful shows.
Well, Vegas, I'm here to say they're wrong, and they're not allowed in the shelter.
Will numbers say otherwise? I think I said that already. Okay, let's move. We're getting really sidetracked.
So, okay, a pregnant woman who has a lot of seeds for food and to plant. She also does not like Big Bang Theory.
I don't like Big Bang Theory either. Even though I remember a while ago, every time I'd get home from school, like, or when I would go to my grandparents' house, they had like satellite TV, which is weird because it's 2018. And like the only shows that I had access to were like infomercial channels or like CBS. But it was like a weird knockoff CBS where all they played was like the Big Bang Theory. And I remember I watched like 10 or 15 episodes.
I used to watch that show too, which is why I know it's bad.
I have like a Flash shirt, like the one that Sheldon wears. And my mom loves Big Bang Theory. And every time I wear it, she's like, or she doesn't do it anymore, but she used to be like, oh, it's like Sheldon. I'm like,
Bazinga. Bazinga. Get it?
Okay, let's keep going.
Kathy Griffin. Pretty sure she's been on Friends, actually. Now that I think about it. I think Kathy Griffin was on Friends.
Probably.
Is legally blind. She's still in the bunker. You know, I feel like it's not much wrong with that.
Let's just hope she doesn't hold up any, like, decapitated heads.
A little political there, huh?
Well, I mean, that might scare the 2-year-old.
That's true.
I'm not taking any sides in this situation. I'm just saying I don't want her to hold up any dead heads.
I take the side of the blind.
She brings entertainment. That's all that matters.
So we also have a doctor who has a pistol to defend the bunker.
Yeah.
Positives all around.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be the one to defend the bunker. I think it should probably be the former Navy SEAL.
I think he should have the, like, I feel like by default, like, it's his pistol. Like, it's locked to that character. But the Navy SEAL can teach him how to use it.
But then what if the doctor is defending us and we lose the doctor? That's
then we lose
something
the pistol.
to consider. I know, but we lose like the skills of someone who's a doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
We completely lose the pistol if the doctor gets downed. He's out. We can
Actually, I don't, because, like, should that be something we should have where, like, if you die, you lose the trait?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
So
It wouldn't happen in the real world, so it shouldn't happen here.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, we have him. He's in the bunker. We got him. Right.
Just keep him.
Positives all around. Subway sandwich artist. Get to the choppa. You know, we discussed it. He's in. Right.
Yeah, it might be a little bit annoying, but...
No affiliation with Subway. We're good.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by Subway. But Subway?
Fix your rubber bread, please.
I don't want a Subway sponsorship. Chipotle.
Oh, boy.
If anybody at Chipotle is listening to this, please reach out to us. CVradio.info@gmail.com. Once again, CVradio.info@gmail.com.
You know what I like about Chipotle?
What do you like about Chipotle? Everything?
Very big portion size. It's like, I like it, but I also feel bad because I can never finish it.
Yeah, but that's the best part because you can have more of it later. Like, I get the bowl.
I go burrito.
See, I used to be a burrito person, but I mean, given my diet has changed drastically, but you don't get as much in the burritos you do in the bowl, and the burrito breaks, and it just tastes gross afterwards. Like the bowl.
The burrito does break a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like the bowl gives you more bang, and you can get a bowl with a wrap on the bottom of it. So when you have like a little bit left over, you can just fold it up and then eat it.
Yeah, I might consider that. I don't know.
I say give it a shot next time you go.
It is always disappointing when the like it unwraps in the back. It's like,
oh yeah,
it's expensive food. It's not cheap food.
There's a burrito place near us called No Problemo. I hate that place.
I hate that place too. I've never been there, but I just hate. It's one of those places that you don't go there to eat. You just go there to post something on your like Instagram story about it, right? That's the vibes I get from it.
Well, I mean, it's meant to appeal to like. Well, like my dad knows like the original owners. They don't own it anymore, but like they were all like skateboarders. Not like in a poser way, but they were actually like really cool people. But now it's transformed into something that is just shooting itself in the foot, and just the quality of food. Even before, like even when my dad knew the people who owned it, and he would get like free food and stuff like that, he still was like, it's not that good. Like even he was saying it, and it's just like the quality is just not that good, but people like it.
Also, one time, I had an English teacher who you've also had, and I told him he found out that I liked Mexican food, and he's like, "Oh yeah, where do you get your burritos from?" And I was like, "Chipotle. I like Chipotle a lot." And he's like, "Oh no problem. It was way better." And I was like, "You just cemented right there, telling me that I'm wrong. I'm not going there now, dude."
I feel like if you claim, this is me gatekeeping Mexican food, but if you claim to like Mexican food and then people are like, "Oh, where do you like what place?" And you're
I know, but like
Chipotle.
I know.
It kind of just
I said Mexican food, but I meant to say like burritos, kind of. I don't know where I was going with it. He just like said that, and it made me mad. And you know this guy who's very set in his opinions and views.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? No. And I shut up. I went to Chipotle that night.
Really sticking it to the man.
Yeah.
So who's the last person that we kept?
And we have a high school teacher, not the one we just discussed. He's not allowed.
Maybe he is. Maybe that is him.
He will constantly ask you to subscribe to their YouTube channel. It's funny because if this was that English teacher, he'd probably be the one constantly singing the Office theme. Because this guy also really liked the Office.
Wait, did he?
Oh yeah. There was a girl who was gonna go to Pennsylvania for college, and every day he'd be like, "Scranton girl, Dunder Mifflin, right?" Oh. I'd be like, "This is terrible."
In his class, like I literally felt like I was in a TV show or like The Office. Like it was too. It literally felt like a TV show, like being in his class. Like it was too like zany and just like wacky. I'm like,
yeah.
Why? Like it's creeping me out because I feel like I'm in a TV show.
He was very weird. I like him. I like the man. At the end of the day, he signed my yearbook with your little message. I appreciate it. But like, he was always way too positive. Like I would put on, we'd have to perform scenes in a book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like he would always pick me to be the lead role. It was a Hamlet. He always picked me to be Hamlet, and he'd be like, Cammy, like get up there and do your thing. And then like when I'd like sit down, he'd always be like, everyone give a round of applause for Cam the man. I'd be like, I didn't try at all. Like I
love when he like applies nicknames to everything.
Oh yeah.
Like he called Hamlet Hammy. He had a nickname for me.
He had a nickname for like everyone, and then like he would have a nickname for them, which would like use certain parts of their name. But then whenever he said their name, he'd get their name wrong. But for him to know the nickname, we'd have to know their name.
Whenever he would do attendance, he'd be like he would call like the person in front of me, and he'd be like, he would say like my full name. He'd be like, Vegas something something, and I was like, here, and he was like, my man. He'd always like compliment me. He's like, Vegas, like. I have nothing but good things to say about him. Like I know we're kind of crapping on him, but I really like him a lot as both a person and a teacher. Yeah. But there's one time it was like after class, and he was like, Vegas, can you come here real quick? And I was like, oh no, I did something. Like I messed up somehow. He's like, I just want to say, like everything, like you're very well rounded. He's like, you speak well. He's like, you dress nice. Like you're very ambitious. Like I hope you nothing but the best when you leave high school. And I felt very touched by that. I was like, Mr. Blank, I appreciate that.
I thought you were gonna say it.
And it was just a very heartfelt moment.
I remember my internship supervisor had him when he was younger, and he's like, "Yeah, that guy's a weirdo."
Wait, the teacher had your supervisor or the supervisor?
My supervisor had him as a teacher when he went to high school because he's like a younger guy, and he was like, "Yeah, that guy's a weirdo. He always wear weird plaid shirts."
No, I like him.
I like him too.
It's just he's very like zany, but not in like a wacky way. Just like he's very like he like talks like this. He's very like not like he's not like super masculine or like what's the word?
He's like tries to be like it's like he's trying to be like proper.
Yeah, he's just like he's very like.
But you can tell he's trying.
Like he's kind of like I don't feel like he's trying to like I feel like that's genuinely how he is. Like he's an older guy. Like he's so out of touch. Like he doesn't know about like what's cool. Like he dresses like very preppy. Like he wears like boat shoes and like not in like a douchey preppy way, but like in like a classic preppy way. Like he wears a lot of like
he respects
plaids.
Himself.
Yeah, like he's a very well dressed man. I have nothing but positives to say about him. Okay, so how many people do we have all
We
together?
got 10.
10? So we need 2 more people.
Let's start picking from the nose.
Let's pick 3 people, like not their based off their traits, but 3 like people that sound good.
From the nose?
Mm-hmm.
So we could pull a nurse. You want to pull the nurse in training? We already have a doctor. Do we want the nurse in training?
No.
All right. Do we want to get the 6 months pregnant woman?
Put her in the over here. What's wrong with her?
We'll get to that.
Okay, I'm scared.
You don't remember?
No, I forgot.
We want the veteran, seasoned.
No, we have the
gentleman.
Navy SEAL.
All right. You can only have one of those. Retired carpenter to rebuild society.
Sure. I really don't remember what's wrong with these people.
Uh-oh. And do we want a gardener?
What's wrong with the gardener?
You only got one hand.
Yeah.
All right. Because I'm gonna be honest, there aren't many other better options.
Okay, the 6-month pregnant woman. The retired cop. Oh my god. So Cam, you want convicted?
You said purely based on character.
So wait, it's convicted. So they've been they're confirmed kid dilder.
It's been yes. There's hard evidence that he diddles kids. Now, convicted also means he went to prison for it. Now, is he a changed man? Do we give him a chance? Do people who leave prison deserve another chance, Vegas?
Yeah, but he's a kid diddler.
You have a point, but he did the time.
That doesn't mean he learned his lesson.
We don't know that, though.
Yeah, but is that a risk you're willing to take?
Well,
we have a 2-year-old and a child on the way.
We could have the We could have the doctor watch him with a gun.
So if he's a retired carpenter, I feel like that implies that he's older.
65.
Whoa, get him out of here.
Oh.
He's gonna die. If he's 65, he's gonna die. I was thinking like 50, but even that, like if he.
What if we tied him up and made him tell us what to do and how to rebuild, and then we killed him?
Well, I feel like other people aren't gonna be okay with that. Like people are just tying him up because maybe they don't know like what he did. They probably don't.
Should we tell him?
I say we kick him out.
All right, yeah, this guy's gone.
Just
we got a kid, one child, and another on the way.
Like just the fact that he's both a convicted kid dilder and the fact that he's probably older. Yeah. Like he doesn't. Okay, he's a carpenter. Big whoop. We have a 6-month pregnant woman who is really racist.
We already have a pregnant woman. Do we need 2 of those?
No.
That's just more kids.
And a gardener who only has one hand. I say we keep the gardener.
Yeah, we got one more spot after that. Gardner. Yeah, there's room for him. There's nothing wrong with him.
What about the midget? What's wrong with the... Or sorry everybody.
Wow.
Small person.
You read it.
Oh, a registered sex offender.
We could tie them up and have them teach us their ways.
No, little person. Sorry.
Not because they're little, but because they're a sex offender.
I don't think we need to clarify that. I think people know.
Yeah. No to the stereotypical 14-year-old, right?
What do they do?
They eat the frosting out of the Oreos.
You know what? Big deal. Like,
I love
so
Oreos,
what?
Vegas. You looking on my cookies? Like, that's weird.
That don't say that. That sounds a little weird.
I'm trying to get me some Milk's favorite cookie, and all I get is these saliva-filled chocolate discs. Like, I don't want that.
I think we should keep them. Because we need more young people in there. Like, okay, like that's not as debilitating as not or missing a hand or being a kid diddler or...
I get pretty moody when I don't get my Oreos.
Like, I feel like he's going to grow out of... Or he or she is going to grow out of it.
I think the high school teacher could probably teach him.
Ooh.
That's something.
And we have a Navy
right
SEAL
there.
that can teach discipline.
Yeah. And we got a doctor with a gun in case he eats my Oreos.
I say we keep the kid.
Yeah, let's get the kid in here.
Stereotypical... Okay, so... Oops. Wow. Okay, sorry about that again. So, here is our... do you want a final answer? Final, like, lock and seal in the deal?
I think we're good.
Okay,
Wait. I just shut the vault.
The vault is closed.
Yep.
So here is our list. We have a 2-year-old child who can only eat French fries if they're really soggy. He's 2 years old. He can't even talk. He'll grow out of
probably
it.
get the 14-year-old kid to lick that too, since he likes doing that so much for the kid.
Time out. That sounded a little weird out of context. We have a former Navy SEAL who has the complete 10-season box set of Friends and claims everybody will like it.
VHS, remember?
VHS.
Man, if one of the tape things get pulled, we're done for.
So the crop farmer who's put over 100 hours into Fallout Shelter.
Nothing but positives there.
Yep.
Stay as long as you like.
We got Jake Paul. It's everyday bro. Who's really...
Why'd you have to say that?
Who has really good leadership skills. Okay, big deal. Is Jake Paul. Like, I'm sure in this situation he's not going to be filming dead bodies. Or maybe he will. I don't know. Well, that's just a risk we're going to have to take.
If he screws up, we got a gun. Never forget that.
We have a religious leader who constantly sings the Office theme song. I feel like in this situation, all he sees benefits. They can bring hope to the shelter. They can help everybody feel a bit better. Because, like, when you're in that situation, when you're away from society and pretty much everybody else is dead, it's good to have maybe some religious
Some
guidance. Yep. We have a pregnant woman who has a lot of seeds for food to plant.
Nothing
Again,
positive.
nothing. Yep. We all both have a kid on the way and seeds. We have Kathy Griffin, who is legally blind. Just more comedy.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of humor she can pull from that. I feel like we just gave her a lot of material.
Yeah. We have a doctor who has a pistol to defend the bunker. Again, nothing but positives.
Now, is this nuclear winter, like, is zombies coming from this? What is he defending it from? Other bunkers?
Other people who are trying to break in. Maybe if we need to go out to
That little person.
to resupply, the registered sex offender, small person. Then we have a Subway sandwich artist who constantly yells, "Get to the chopper."
I'm gonna get hungry thinking about it, honestly.
I know, I'm starting to get hungry too. But, like, okay, they make us sandwiches.
Positive.
Well, they have food.
Yeah.
Positive. They can talk with the farmer. And, okay, they yell, "Get to the chopper." We can get over that. Hopefully.
At least it's probably a good impression if they do it a lot.
I should have put really bad.
Oh.
Like a really over-exaggerated, like, "Get to the chopper."
You know, I don't even know what movie is that. Is that from Terminator
Yeah,
or
I
is
think
that Predator?
I think Terminator.
Terminator's alright.
We have a gardener who only has one hand.
That's fine.
We got a
You
crop farmer.
can take your time with it.
Yeah.
No, it's no rush.
We have a high school teacher who will constantly ask you to subscribe to their YouTube channel. Knowledge. With a capital N.
Yep. Life hacks, sock reviews.
really over-exaggerated
Uh,
life hacks that don't really make sense.
what else should I add to the channel? Microsoft rants. I'm just pulling from memory bank.
Microsoft rant.
Just ranting about Microsoft.
Who did that?
Just people I know.
That's a very weird thing to rant about.
Oh.
I want you to tell me about this after.
All right.
We have a stereotypical 14-year-old who eats all the frosting out of the Oreos, then puts them back in the container. They're young.
He's lucky the vault's closed because I'm having second thoughts about this kid.
Do you want to talk about it? Or we already locked him in.
Yeah, he's in. But like, if he eats my Oreos, it's gonna be, just eat the whole. Throw the charcoal disc out afterwards. I don't want just the cookie part, dude.
You could like dip it in something or like mash it up and eat it.
I have to.
No, I'm saying you could.
So this kid's making more work for me. Listen, when I go into the cabinet, right? I'm sick of having these seed sandwiches. I want something good. I want some Oreos.
Seed sandwiches?
Yeah, the lady's got seeds, the guy's got sandwiches.
Oh.
Right? Kathy Griffin's joke just flopped, right? I'm hungry. I want some Oreos.
We got Jake Paul vlogging everything.
Yeah. Right? I want my double stuffs. Okay? And I go in and I just see 2 charcoal discs where Milk's favorite cookie should be. I'm gonna have a problem, right?
I have a conspiracy theory about Oreo, and I think it's actually true. I think that so they made them. So originally it was just the Oreos, and then they made the double stuffed,
Mm-hmm.
and the double stuffed were really like big, but then they made the mega ones.
Yeah, that's too much in my opinion.
But then the mega became the double became the original. The original ones got a little bit smaller, and then they made the thins to make it seem like it's balanced out. But really, everything has gone back a fold.
Possibly.
I really, really do believe that. Because
Do you have any
double stuffed
evidence?
Oreos are not as big as they used to be.
I think I'm fine with them though. I feel like I like the cream, but sometimes it's too much. Like I feel like that's not like I'm not even trying. You're
I know,
just
it's
trying
just-
it. Like when the plumber's doing his piping, it's too much cream, right? Right? It's too much cream in the mega stuff. Double stuff's perfect amount of cream. The kid's licking all the cream. I want some cream for my Oreos.
Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It definitely was a bit of a more raunchy one.
Yep.
If you enjoyed this video, feel free to send us some feedback. If you have any disagreements, you can if you have any other people you would take in or take out, you can let us know in the comments, or you can send us an email. Our email is CVradio.info@gmail.com. You can find our Twitter, Instagram, which is at CVradio Podcast. There'll be links to both of those down below. We also have the survey again.
Mm-hmm.
We have the survey, which you don't have to fill out, but it would mean a lot if you would. And yeah, do you have any final words that you'd like to say?
Thanks for sticking with us, guys. I feel like that was painful.
Yeah, anybody still listening to this, I'm very impressed. But anyways, I will catch you guys next week, or we will catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.